rappers who were sued for the most ridiculous things. You won't believe these 7 things went to court. An Instagram model is allegedly suing Drake for putting hot sauce in a rubber. The Instagram gossip account Too Much Hot Tea posted a photo on January 9th detailing the night of the encounter. Drake and an unspecified IG model connected through Instagram DMs, which led to a meeting at a party. After the party, the two went back to Drake's hotel room where they were about to, The post goes into great detail about the encounter before stating that Drake went into the bathroom, put a condom on, came back out, and then they did their business. Immediately after, Drake returned to the bathroom to dispose of the rubber, where he allegedly poured a packet of hot sauce into it to kill the sperm. The model then went into the bathroom, fished the rubber out of the trash, untied it, and proceeded to try to inseminate herself with the contents. The post quotes her as saying, "It felt like pouring hot lava into my..." Yeah, apparently she screamed, and Drake ran into the bathroom and admitted that he had poured hot sauce into the condom to kill the sperm. Now the model is allegedly threatening to sue Drake. Now, unfortunately, there's a huge possibility this is all fake, but it's a damn good story. And there's definitely a lot of crazy people out there that would do this to Drake. But the next 6 cases are all 100% real. Lil Wayne was sued by a Morgan State University student for $1 million after she sustained a closed head injury at Wayne's concert for the school's homecoming in 2007. With the Carter 3 hype building, and Wayne on the cusp of becoming the biggest rapper in the world, the 24-year-old was shutting down city after city. He just released the song Make It Rain with Fat Joe, so it was only right he threw a little cash in the crowd during his performance. The woman claims that Wayne throwing a stack of dollar bills caused a frenzy in the crowd, which led to her head injury. The irony of Lil Wayne showering you with money and then you suing him for $1 million because of it, I mean, you don't want to get greedy now. We know concert safety is important, but I think you can handle a couple of $1 bills to the head. She obviously didn't win the case, but this next woman has even more audacity, suing Drake for $4 billion. Misha Collins files a lawsuit against Drake for defamation, alleging he used both her name and likeness via his music, social media, and product endorsements. She also accuses him of doxing her address. Interestingly enough, Collins actually broke into Drake's LA home in 2017, and according to the police report of the incident, she had, quote, consumed some of the refreshments in Drake's home and had locked herself inside a room. Shawty just wanted to see what Jersey's snack cabinet was looking like. Probably looks like that one rich friend whose mom organizes all the snacks and is always fully stocked. Drake's legal team are insisting that the case be thrown out, with his lawyer stating that after breaking in and getting arrested, she's suing him to just try to get in contact with him again. Drake has also claimed under oath that he never knew the girl's name. He said, quote, in April 2017, somebody broke into my Los Angeles home when I was not there. At the time of the incident, I was not told any details about the trespasser, including her name. How are you gonna break into Drake's Cheeto stash then sue him for $4 billion? Number 4 isn't as ridiculous, but very interesting. Remember when Jay-Z used to throw up the diamond hands or the Hove sign? Notice how he doesn't do that anymore? Well, it's not because the Illuminati told him to stop. In 2005, former pro wrestler Diamond Dallas Page sued Jay-Z, claiming that he illegally adopted his signature hand gesture, the diamond cutter. Jay's album cover for Rock La Familia shows him throwing up the diamond cutter gesture. It also has been used in music videos and been on merchandise sold by the rapper. It turns out Diamond Dallas Page is a savvy businessman and had actually acquired a copyright for this hand gesture many years ago. This man literally owns this hand gesture. When the former pro wrestler caught wind of Jay's use of the symbol, he threatened him with a lawsuit. Since DDP had a copyright of the gesture indefinitely, Jay had no real choice but to pay up. DDP and Jay-Z were able to settle outside of court for an undisclosed amount. How much do y'all think Jay paid him? $5 million was the amount 2 Chainz was sued for calling a girl a thought. Christine Chisholm was the victim of the hashtag #IsThisYoThought viral video.
That is Rose swag. Rose like that. Hold on, stay right there. Rose. What's up, my partner? Is this your thought?
Basically, Tina snuck backstage after a 2 Chainz concert uninvited, and although him and a few others made some jokes, they were respectfully asking her to leave. After multiple refusals and even promoting her social media to the camera,
you guys can follow me, ILUVTI.
She decided to leave. The video then goes viral, she gets embarrassed, and then sues him for $5 million. Hate when that happens to me. A federal judge in North Carolina ruled that calling a person a thought was not, quote, extreme or outrageous conduct. 2 Chainz' response to winning the case, a lovely post of his son on Instagram.
We won that case today. They threw that case out. Watch out. Why? No, watch out. Watch out. Ah.
Now the level of crazy is about to turn up about 100 notches. You're gonna wanna make sure you're subscribed for this one. Might as well like the video and make sure you're hydrated. In 2012, Jonathan Lee Riches, the man who holds the Guinness World Record for the world's most litigious man, a record he earned for filing over 5,000 lawsuits in 8 years, already a major red flag, but he has a fetish for suing people. Anyways, Jonathan filed a lawsuit against Kim Kardashian and Kanye West for conspiring with Al-Qaeda. Yes, the terrorist organization. In lawsuit papers filed in West Virginia, Riches claims that on June 17, 2012, I was in West Virginia, deep in the hills, and I stumbled upon the defendants, Kanye, Kim, plus other members of the Kardashian family, who were all at an Al-Qaeda secret training camp. He also claimed that he witnessed them burn a US flag, stomp on a picture of Barack Obama, and shoot AK-47s in the air. This alleged event culminated with Kanye performing a concert for Al-Qaeda members. Yes, this case actually made it to the court, but US Magistrate Judge Jeremiah Lynch threw out the charge 9 days after it was filed. I'm sorry, but the thought of Kanye performing Heartless and Runaway for Al-Qaeda is the funniest thing ever. But the last on my list is somehow even more ridiculous than the Ye-Qaeda claims. In 2011, Valerie Turks filed a lawsuit against P. Diddy, alleging that he knocked down the World Trade Center on September 11th, 2001, and she is seeking $1 trillion. Turks also claims that she and Diddy have a child together. In papers submitted to the court, Turks wrote, quote, Diddy went through Kim Porter, which is his ex-girlfriend, and Rodney King, which is the man who was assaulted by Los Angeles police in 1991, leading to the LA riots, and knocked down the World Trade Center, and then they all came and knocked my children down. Because, you know, the 2 largest towers in the world weren't a big enough job. Had to give the kids a little kick as well. He set me up to be on disability and disable my baby. He put my baby in a wheelchair. She also added, I won a lot of money at the casino in Mississippi, and Sean P. Diddy Combs has my chip to the money. I want my chip. Please help me. It's well worth over 100 zillions of dollars. That is a real quote. I do not know what magical chip she is referring to, but I did find out that a zillion is not a real number. Turks was asking for $900 billion in child support and $100 billion in lost income. Lost income is usually compensated based on what you would have made. Instead of $100 billion, I'd say $47 and a bag of Funyuns would be fair. And that's only if Diddy actually did 9/11. Turks also applied for a restraining order against Diddy, which was denied by a judge. Surprisingly, this case was actually assigned a court date, January 31st, 2011. The details of the outcome are not public. However, I think it's pretty safe to say that Diddy won this one, and he didn't actually do 9/11. Unless, I mean, what do you think?